everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm your host, Lasan Faye, and... well, let's get a freighter to go save. So let's start there. Again, I like my team, Garrison Tolly with the Blue Suns. I don't think... Yep. Okay. Alright.
Great shooting!
Scoped and dropped!
They should soften them up.
Alright. Nicely done, everyone. Just the door in here? I guess so.
I wonder what they were doing here.
Well, I think we're gonna find out, so... at least the plan is to find out. Airlock security console. All airlocks sealed.
You think anyone's still here?
Yeah. Alright. Merc transmitter. Check here. You see the stash they pulled from cargo? We get that open and we're living the high life for months. Sergeant Bortis took the canister topside while Voorhees went to pry the codes from the ship's captain. Man, I wouldn't want to be that guy. Hawkins. Security lockdown in effect. Seek security console to override. You mean the security console?
There must be a way in.
Yes. Agreed.
That should do it.
Alright. Good.
One less to get!
Okay. me. A little bit of a sneeze there. So did I miss something this way? Such lovely people we have here. Okay, I'm fairly certain up is the way forward. FTL, drive damaged and repaired with substandard parts. Risk of complete failure is elevated. Alright, that's it. There.
Go for the optics.
What's your plan?
Go for the optics.
Okay, boom.
Shields have failed. Taking cover.
Annoying. You get that. You get that.
Got some shots ready. Shotgun, close in.
Alright. So did this not sync up with the other area? FTL drive inoperative. Kurtz, heads up, man. Those intruders are still alive and fighting their way through the ship. They have Commander Shepard with them. You better get your men ready to fight. Bortus has something up his sleeves. He's got that canister full of loot, and I think he's planning to do something to Vorhas and take it for himself. Wouldn't be surprised. Bethor. Wow. Blue Sun's definitely a group of people who like to betray each other. I suppose Vito did bring that culture in, so... Okay...
Grabbing cover! This should punch through their armor.
Okay... Alright, yep, that's the way forward. So what's over here? That's a scary noise.
Time to die!
Rude, you two. Just rude.
Damn, what happened here?
Something really bad. Ollie. Thank you. Security lockdown. In effect, seek security console to override. So there is another security console somewhere. That's not it.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
Okay. Communications relay inoperative.
There must be a way in.
Okay. All right.
That should do it.
Going to cover!
It's okay. We're not going after them just yet. Really? I guess we get that after.
Use your cover! Hold up! They're taking fire! Get ready! Take them out!
Heads up!
Ah, yep. Here they come.
Watch
They're all
out!
yours, Chatika.
Fire in the hole!
Deploying combat drone.
All Blue Sun's hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
Yep, I'm sure it is. Alright, well, let's take a look around. Alright, Borges, your men better be ready. I hear the intruders making their way up here, and you better be ready with backup. The captain was not forthcoming with information, but I found his codes in the ship's black box. We'll get that canister open, but first we have to kill these intruders. Captain Borges. This is the final entry for Captain Jarrett Barnes, skipper of the MSV Strontium Mule. If you're reading this, I and my crew are dead. 2 weeks ago, we answered a distress signal. It turned out to be a Blue Sun's trap. We managed to escape, but sustained heavy damage. Do not approach the coordinates in this log. If you find the canister in our cargo hold, you are welcome to its contents. The authorization codes are encrypted in the log. Okay. I know I'm not supposed to, or Edie has told me that everyone is gone. Jakir, this is it. Get your men under control and ready to move. The intruders are the key. Once they hit the bridge, Vorhus will call for us. Do not answer. The intruders will take him out for us, and we'll get the codes to this canister ourselves. At that point, take out anyone on your list. The fewer men left, the bigger the prize for each of us. Sergeant Borges. Wow, you're an idiot. Oh, hey, cool.
I'll take it.
Hey, I like that. Okay. And I guess that's it. I wonder what we found. Alright. Recovered sensitive intel, servers upload commencing, defeated Blue Suns, prevented looting of disabled freighter MSV Strontium Mule, recovered substantial payload from MSV Strontium Mule, experience gained, heavy skin weave, credits, and iridium. You know...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Uh-huh. We'll deal with that in a moment. Prototypes, right? Yeah, I've got that. Easy. Few things. One. Having some lovely time for my fish and Boo. Yep, squeak indeed. And, let's go check in on a few people. I think that's the right thing to do. If I haven't already maxed them out.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Okay.
You really dodged a bullet down there. It took us to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on.
I'm sorry.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Alright, Thane, do you have anything more to say?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult, but he seems less angry. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantiest Commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
You're alive because I wounded your pride?
Pride is the line between a professional and a thug. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Yeah.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
No. Thanks, Thane. Y'all seem
So the collectors did take New Canton.
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we speak.
That's great news.
It is, but I knew a lot of good people in New Canton. Our mission has to succeed.
Thank God Shepard's in command.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're getting them back. Alright, you have a few minutes to talk?
Shepard,
Anything new?
there is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Nihilus.
Ah!
He may have been on Council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
I won't bring up the fact that she's killed before.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
Yeah, no, Shepard might react poorly to that one.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues and released the captives on the Citadel.
Huh.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship, traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Huh. Yeah, that would be useful.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
Okay.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown.
That's fair.
I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
All right.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Of course I'm right. I'm Shepard. Alright. Garrus, do you actually want to talk again?
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait
Nope.
for a bit?
Okay.
I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, cool. Alright, Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Chat?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Alright.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okay, and engineering. Zaid.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking gone, just like that.
He'll be dead
But I
soon.
gotta let that go. We have more important things to do. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Yeah.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I don't think he's really that big on forgiveness, to be perfectly honest. Just that the people you killed weren't annoying enough. Or were more annoying than they were useful.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
Don't wear yourself out on someone else's memories. We've got our own bad guys to fight.
Your enemies are my enemies. We'll shove the Collector's claws where a dark sun can't shine, and they will deserve it. I won't disrespect their strengths by doing less than the worst of them.
Alright.
That's the kind of thinking that will save a galaxy.
You make it possible, Shepard. You're my battle master. You give me purpose. That's what makes Krogan feared soldiers and not animals. Lead well, Shepard. You have my respect.
Cool.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
Mm-hmm. Tully!
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Uh-huh. So...
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
No.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a... wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
No. Tully, you're adorable. don't know. Should I ask?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
Yeah,
what
sure.
could I possibly be suggesting?
No.
I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
No. Oh, man. So, yeah. Needless to say, that poll that I put out, like, gosh, a year ago? Something like that? Tolly definitely won that poll. Though, yeah. Oh.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't you never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
No. Yo. I'm just sitting here smiling now. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with Jack till a different point. But yeah. Aw. Yay. I think that's a good place for me to go ahead and leave this episode. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.